So it is a big Thursday night during the WSOP online. We have some big stacks going at the moment. We are getting very close to the money in the 250 main event. There are 106 people left and 98 places paid, and we have aces in the small blind. What a spot this is. We could be looking at a full double up here. If this folds round and we just limp, I expect especially this tight guy right on the bubble, he's going to have a very tight range. So I expect him to be folding a lot. Like, this is just such a good spot for a full double up. Okay, he just checks it back. He could have some real bad hands here. Maybe he's got like a 7 deuce or something. I suppose we just go ahead and continue betting small, I think. This is a little close now. To be honest, I think I've just got to check. Okay, he checks. Should still be ahead. Yeah, 10-5. Nice. I mean, that was getting a little dicey on the bubble there. I mean, not a good run out. It was looking good with the spades, and then, yeah. Okay, we've got aces in the 250. We have now made the money. We are 43rd of 81. There is nearly $25,000 up top for this tournament. Oh, we get raised. You know what? Because so often this is just going to be full of shit, I'm actually just going to call, because if he does have a hand that wants to be calling all-ins, like kings, queens, whatever, most of the time, especially when we've got aces, you're less likely to have like an ace-high flop. I was just about to say you're less likely to have an ace-high flop, but turns out to be an ace-high flop. Like, this is the only situation where we may not necessarily get all the money from, you know, kings or queens, but I do really just like trapping in this spot. Yeah, he bets. I mean, he's going to bet pretty much always on this board. Even like his kings and queens are going to stab flop and then probably check back turn. We just call. I mean, nothing else to do here. Like, you know, when we just make the boat on the turn, of course, we just let him barrel on this one. The only thing I am thinking is how do we play this river? To be honest, I guess we still just check. He checks king 2, yeah, so it wouldn't have made a difference. Like, check, I mean, seeing his hand now, check was the best play, gives him a chance to bluff, but I was going to say, you know, it's very unlikely he's going to try and bluff that one on the river. Oh wow, okay, aces again. Are we going to have some more success with aces? Let's find out. Oh, I mean, you know, we haven't had the success yet, but we've got action at least, so that's something. What are we against? A7. No black, please. Yes, what a flop. I mean, no blue now. Okay. No 7 now. Come on. What? Are you kidding me? I am gobsmacked. I honestly am shocked to the point where I'm not even angry. Like, I cannot believe that it just went runner 7-7. That's a pretty sick one to lose. I mean, what in the hell was that? And queen deuce suited, we've got to go with this one. I don't think, yeah, there's no point in time banking. We're not going to make a pay jump. He calls. 9-3. Watch 9-3 just win this. Come on. I mean, put it on the river. That would just top it off. Okay, it's a 6. We're up to 10 big blinds now almost, so there is still a chance to get back in this tournament, you know. We could be in a much better position right now, but let's be grateful we're still in. Okay, queen jack. We're ripping this one. If we get called and double up, we're going to be right back in this. No, it folds around. Is big blind going to go in for it? No? I mean, we'll take that. Right here, a6 suited. Certainly going for this one. Yeah, no pay jumps we need to wait for. Probably going to get called, but we do have fold equity when we've not got a bounty. He calls, which isn't great. King jack, that is great. Okay, really nice flop. Come on. Let's hold, right? We can tell, because if there's no paint, if there's paint, oh, it is paint. It's got to be a queen. It is a queen! Oh my god. I got a bit excited for that, really, but I mean, when I saw the paint, I was there like, that's us screwed then, but wow, it was the only paint card that we actually survive on. So even though I overreacted a bit for that, I really didn't expect it to be a queen, but it was, thank God. Alright, we've now got a spot with jacks. We're really starting to pick up some hands. Like, I mean, this would be a pretty cool comeback if I managed to like reach the final table or something here. So it folds round to small blind, uncapped. Okay, he just goes for the limp. We're gonna bump this up. Hopefully he just rips like a offsuit ace-x or something. I mean, this is actually a good board in this spot because he's generally not gonna have a great deal of ace-x in his range. So we're happy still going ahead and betting this one. And yeah, we take it down. Like, that's the thing, when he limps and just calls your ISO raise, yes, he can have some ace-x, certainly some suited ace-x, but in general, a lot of people do end up just shoving a lot of their ace-x off like 20 bigs. So actually, even though it doesn't look a great flop for jacks, it is still a decent flop. So ace deuce off, 13 bigs. This is kind of just a slam dunk shove spot. Like, min raising this against a big stack especially is just a horrible position. We just want to be ripping these, and you know, he has to call like his king, queens, king, jack, all those type hands that we still actually do okay against, but we take it down pre, which obviously is the ideal scenario that you want. Alright, so we are down to the last 19 now. We are getting ever close to this final table, but we are only sat on 10 big blinds now. It is about time that we need to win an all-in. Perhaps we might have one coming up with the ace-5 here. We'll see what happens. So it folds round, so it looks pretty likely. Yeah, I mean, we got to cool off. Let's hope we get lucky. King 10. Okay, we're in good shape. Yes, ace on the flop. No diamond, please. Nice. We wrap it up on the turn. That's what you love to see. Okay, we're up to 20 bigs now, so we are definitely in with a fighting chance of making this final table, you know, which I really did not expect. Alright, ace queen, we are 11th of 18. Pretty surprised to actually be in this spot, to be honest, but we are. And it folds round to big blind. What a flop that is. We're going to go 3 streets with this one. Probably just going to go small with our stack size at the moment. But yeah, as we should, we see a flop fold from a lot of hands. Okay, so we're now sat on 8 big blinds. We can actually just call here and just hope for a good flop. We are 10th of 11, 2 places away from the final table. Actually starting to get up to the point where the money's starting to get a bit bigger now. We don't want to bust out now. Come on, give us some diamonds, give us a jack, give us a 10, give us something. We have got something. I'm just going to check and then shove. Oh my God, he just rips himself. We snap this one off, come on. Ace 8, what a hand, come on. Right, so we just need to avoid the ace, avoid the 8, and this is a massive, massive spot right on the final table bubble. Come on, just don't be an 8, it's not an 8, it's a 5. Come on. Wow, we needed this. This is literally, we're going to be up to 17 bigs now, so we're going to be well within the final table positions now. Okay, I say well within. We're still only 9th of 11 actually. I thought we might be a bit higher than that. But nevertheless, what a pot to win that is. Right. We have potentially got a big spot. The issue is that Silk Master is probably just shoving everything. Okay, he actually just min raises. I am going to rip this one. I was just about to say I'm going to rip this one, but now that Alexa shoves, honestly, I think this is really close, but on the final table bubble, I think we just fold. Okay, what would the flop have been? King on the flop, but it does actually look like on the other table, yes, someone's just busted out, so we have made the final table. So yeah, wow, amazingly we have come back from losing that aces hand versus the a7 taking an insane runner bad beat to now making the 250 daily main final table. I have to admit, I did not expect this whatsoever. Okay, here we go. Ace 10 suited. It looks like we are gonna have our first big hand of the final table. I literally have like the craziest final table curse at the moment. I just seem to finish 8th or 9th every single time. Is it gonna be the same here? Let's find out. No, doesn't look like it just yet anyway. We see the fold, happy with that. Okay, big spot here. I'm kind of tempted. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna 3-bet this one small. Wow, oh my God, we see a shove. This is such an important pot here. I mean, This is going to be so strong. We got to pray we're up against jacks. This is battling against the other short stack here. Ace king, come on, big spot. It's, I cannot believe how bad I run at final tables. It's literally insane. Like, oh my god, it's ridiculous. Every single time I just finish like 8th or 9th. This is going to be like the 0.0001% of bad final table runs. Like every single final table, I've either just lost the important flip, okay, probably not going to hold this one either, and we're just dead on the turn. Like it's got to the point where I've just got to laugh. Like honestly, I just feel like I'm playing the best I've ever played, and so it's really like kind of demoralizing in a way for me, because I feel like I'm just playing the best I've ever played but just struggling to pick up these big results. But yeah, at the end of the day, we made another final table. It didn't end how we would have hoped, but if you enjoyed the video, click that subscribe button.